We have just traveled thousands of miles through Mexico, tracing the steps of the ghost dance that I took over a half a century ago. And at first, it was a little bit sad because it really seemed like the dust of time had blown the steps away. But we learned that if we went to the places of my past and just went a few steps further and down the dirt roads, we actually found the remnants of the steps. And this has filled my heart with great joy. We've been on a journey which actually started in the summer in the Rockies, and I had a lecture series in Boulder, Colorado, where it was the first time I ever heard of the ghost dance from the Lakota sage John Lame Deer. And now we're traveling through Mexico on the beginning, continued journey. This is kind of the intel journey of the ghost dance. We're finding the places, we're contacting tribes that want to ghost dance, and there are many that are contacting us. People are really reaching out, and it's been a wonderful experience for us. I've learned two wonderful things so far. The first one is so curious, and it started in the States and continues here, that young indigenous people are now traveling to Oaxaca from all over the Americas and to the Amazon, and they're taking ceremonially talking plants. And these plants are filling in the missing pieces of their cultures, as their own elders are telling them that we have come after the great change, so we don't know the way of the old people, but we know it's real. And I'm saying that the plants have stored this knowledge for this very moment of the ghost dance in history. And now some young indigenous folks have come to me and said, well, is this cultural appropriation within the indigenous world? Because we're from Canada or the United States, and these plants are in Mexico, or they're with another tribe, or they're in the Amazon. And I point out to them that these borders that we've gone through, these borders that were created by outsiders. They are not part of the true Americas. The Americas are all of us. It's not the United States that says we are Americans. Canadians are Americans. Mexicans are Americans. Central Americans. People from Honduras are Americans. People from South America. We're all together. And at one time, the great mycelia of this subterranean tree of life crossed all the Americas. So what I say to them is the plants are specifically holding this knowledge for you young people, so you can fill in the places and bring back the great force and natural power of your cultural groups to protect the earth for all of us. And I'm very excited, and my heart is back alive. And at night, when I fall asleep, I see the spirit patterns rising up through the land as they did before. And what for me is unique is every year I come to Mexico, but I fly to Mexico City and then take a truck to Mazateca. So I haven't seen the effect and the changes and the truths and lies of the whole country. So now we're going to take you coming back north, back through the steps of the ghost dance. We're going to do every week another ghost dance video, and we're going to bring to you the feelings and what we're learning on this wonderful journey. Ninashikatachili, the gods give to those who give to the gods.